What it do, you too? Today's video, I want to talk about Kassandra the Eagle Bearer, right? And I want to talk about how her story relates to me, okay? So, the game I've been playing, I've been live streaming Assassin's Creed Odyssey, right? The word Odyssey is just a synonym for journey, path, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, that's what Odyssey is, a synonym for the word journey. Basically, you see what I'm saying? I'm on my Odyssey, I'm on my journey. You see what I'm saying? I'm on my path, same shit, right? So basically, a lot of people, they don't really play video games or they don't, just don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna just give you a summary of the game so when you see me live stream it, you'll understand, like, just basically what the whole summary is about. I want to talk about how it applied to me. So basically, in the game, so Cassandra, right? She grew up in Sparta, which is a city in ancient Greece. We already know that. You see what I'm saying? So she was a Spartan. She was a Spartan child. So one day, her family was doing this ritual for the cult. The cult is, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, whatever name you want to use, secret societies, all that. That's what the cult was, right? And they was doing rituals, and she had a baby brother named Alexios. A lot of people who play this game understand this. A lot of people might not be spiritually intertwined, so they might just think it's just a story plot. They wrote this shit, blah blah blah. You see what I'm saying? But me, I always think of everything deeper because that's just me. So they was doing this ritual, and they was about to throw Alexios off the cliff, which is Cassandra's baby brother. So Cassandra was looking at this, so she didn't want to let it happen. So she pushed the dude off the cliff that was about to throw her baby brother off the cliff, right? So they both end up falling, right? That's the crazy part. So the mom, she being held back by the Spartan guards, she's screaming and all that. And then her dad, or supposedly dad, Nicholas, he was a part of the Spartan army. He ended up taking Cassandra and throwing her off a cliff, and they made him a general for it. So they thought that they was dead, blah blah blah. But Alexios ended up surviving the occult, aka the Illuminati. They got to him, they raised him up to be their own, and they turned him to a straight fucking demon, right? And Cassandra, she ended up surviving as well, right? And she got found. Somebody found her and helped her. And guess what? She survived. Now her mission in this whole thing is basically to hide Atlantis. But that's deeper in the story. But just to let you know that her whole mission in this whole part is to stop the occult and to hide Atlantis. But that's her real true purpose, to hide Atlantis. Atlantis, we already know, is the secret city, the twin earth of what you see today. You see what I'm saying? It's like a higher dimension of Earth. Real shit. It's what they call Terra, right? The new Earth. That's really what Atlantis is. That's a whole different story. Now they did experiments and all that in Atlantis, but that's whole different. That's not even, what I'm saying? Watch Aquaman for all that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm explaining, right? So in this whole thing, basically, she's trying to stop the cult because the cult is they the reason why just the army, the Spartan War, and all that shit happened, and the Athenian War. They're the reason why all that happened. Like you watch the movie Troy, all that shit is real. Like it's real. Like oh shit, damn, I'm leaning and shit. It's funny. It's real. Like so much energy coming through. It's just like wow. So basically, how her story ties to me is think about this. She was tested physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. She got thrown off a cliff. She survived it. She obviously has a purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's just real spill. So it applies to me because think about it. Motherfucker accused me of stealing from them with no proof, no evidence. And then they just kicked me out their house, right? Knowing my situation. You know what I'm saying? This was in the past, And it's like I was basically thrown off a cliff as well, but not physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. And somebody ended up coming to save me. Real talk. And I love that person dearly, right? And that's the thing. I survived it. You see what I'm saying? I got thrown off that cliff spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Cassandra in the game, or Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Journey. Assassin's Creed life. I mean, Assassin's Creed path. Think about it. Odyssey is synonym for journey, right? And I'm starting to see that a lot of motherfuckers is in this coach shit. That's the handlers, all the agents and shit. Y'all better pay attention and watch who you got around you. Motherfuckers is really working for whatever this weird shit is. That shit exists. Let you know this shit is real. That's why I said when I'm live streaming it, like try to pay attention if you can and shit. Cause you know I be cutting it off sometimes. Cause internet be tweaking and shit, but I be cutting it off sometimes just to break down the story. I ain't trying to be live streaming for the fucking 10 hours. You know, people ain't got no attention span for 10 hours. But like real shit, the shit deep. You know, like it's telling you a lot of shit. A lot of people, you know, a lot of shit they gonna write off. Oh yeah, a lot of people can't interpret or read between the lines. But I'm telling you, this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got thrown off a cliff spiritually, or some people probably got thrown off a cliff physically for real, and really survived. That shit real, bro. Real shit. I'm telling you. And this is like you know a lot of my messages is future based because I'm on a higher dimension. I'm on a way higher dimension. So some people, the stuff that they going through, I went through it already like 4 or 5 years ago. Real shit. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm on a higher dimension because I've been through that. That's why I can resonate. A lot of people can resonate with me. I can resonate with them because I've been through it already. But the thing is, this is a lot of people is gonna come across this, and they probably going through this today. They're gonna be getting thrown off a cliff. Whether, like I said, what if it's physically? Hopefully that doesn't happen. What if it's physically? What if it's spiritually? They're gonna be thrown off a cliff. Meaning that, like I said, somebody can accuse you of something, blah, 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 knowing it's your situation, kick you out, knowing your situation, hoping for the worst, and the tables turn, you end up surviving that, you end up making it out. You see what I'm saying? That's real shit. Just like Kassandra in the gap, she got thrown off a cliff physically and ended up surviving. Somebody ended up coming to save her. And she started figuring everything out. She started seeing that these people behind the scenes pulling strings that's closest to you, that you know, that's doing this shit. The shit real, man. Wake the damn up. Most spiritual messages coming soon.